Peace, everyone. How's everyone? I hope you're having a good week and good time. This is July 2023, summertime. It's kind of warm today outside. That's really great. And we're enjoying some peaceful time right now at the shop, our alkaline sanctuary, source of life, 156 Stockwell Road, London, SW9 90Q. Remember, we are alkaline food providers, and we also provide catering. We're doing it every Friday with our famous Alkaline Friday with some of the best alkaline menu in the UK on Dr. Sebi's list of recommendation. Some of the best alkaline food. One of the difference with us and what we've tried to research in terms of information, separate our emotions and to not becoming preachers and use food as a belief system. Where does the idea food can cause disease, that food is something that is affecting the human body to the point of causing pain and suffering, and if you eat certain things and vegetables, or if you eat certain type of meat, spices or fruits, that you're gonna go through hard times, and you should stay away from eating food or certain type of food because it causes problems in terms of your own health. And we're not saying that this is not the case, but you have to listen carefully. That all of that come from the ideology of religion. Because when you're looking at the belief of the three religions, or the three man Abrahamic religion, they are based on pain and suffering, which lead us to salvation. The notion of heaven and hell, good and bad, it preoccupied so much people's mind, and it's bringing stress, anxieties, worries, sickness. God only gives you what you want if you follow His rules and regulations. When you die on the way to paradise. So that's the same thing when it comes to different philosophies around what we call a new age type of thinking. And health and nutrition is part of that new age type of thinking. One of the definition of religion, the the pursuit of interest followed with great devotion. So that's the idea behind all beliefs. And religion is nothing but a belief system. Is that whatever the person says, you have to take some lessons of worship and devotion, right? And that's where actually we are going in the wrong direction. Is food the new religion? Ask you that question. Is food now an excuse for us to not be able to live a happy life? To look at everything we eat and try to find some wrong and define our day on searching for something to put within ourselves that will enable not just wellness, but the belief that we can live longer. For some, without having any form of trouble when it comes to our body or illnesses. That's where it becomes really dangerous. That's where a belief system isn't based on no evidence whatsoever. So I actually did a talk before on the placebo effect, explaining that that is what often practitioners, gurus, or those who are claiming to have a solution for your wellness, they will give you something with palpable word, really nice words, and that's in fact that's the basic of a belief system, is often to use myth to create a narrative, and that's all right. But when we're trying to make the myth literal, that's where we have some troubles. So some people in our community are using a lot of the myth from different gurus who are teaching different form of diet, And they are trying to make those myths literal. And in doing that, they're stopping themselves to eat certain type of food, believing that it's going to cause a danger to their health. So we have to really think about is my belief or opinion is based on fact or evidence, and in me listening to others, am I listening to the right people, those who are the expert? And in listening to others, isn't it not better to do my own research? That's the reason why Source of Life, myself in particular, Bro Chukuma, we have updated a lot of our informations, and we are not preying on the vulnerable using the concept of alkaline food to extract from you devotions or your own money. We are here for us to have an understanding that we can, in the world we live in the environment we live in, make alkaline food compatible with modern medicine and science. We do not have to be in conflict. We can use natural herbs and vegetables, oil and seeds to give a variant and to give us diversity in terms of what we are eating without preaching, but to give something different. And what we're looking at right now, the ecosystem, why for us it's really important to follow the alkaline revolution, or to be a part of the alkaline revolution. As we know that the numbers of domestic animal, even wild animal, that they are decreasing. We know sea creatures and fishes in the sea are decreasing. Insect, trees, our even our own flora. So it's important as well to look at the fact that eating less animal, domestic animal, to look at nature, and to not make a profit, to understand that we are now 8 billion people on earth and that we need to share those resources equally. So we're going to have a change of mind. Eating alkaline food is an alternative. And also that modern medicine is agree that eating more fruits and vegetables is a benefit to our health and wellness. That isn't a belief. This is true. So we can work together in our own communities to develop better strategies and help each other to have a better world we live in, to have a better society. Because the challenges are enormous. And we have to start from now. We have to start from now. And when some of us are profiting from the fact that we are non-expert, talking about certain subject, and therefore taking our non-expertise to attract us into their own belief and worship. That has to stop. That's what religion has made or created. Some humans who have superpowers over others who have none, or superpower, and concept of God or God's witness. And that's unscientific. Now we know with biology that there is no such thing as a concept of race. That race is not a social construct, but is more about culture. Therefore, we are all the same. We are the human race, the human family. Nobody has more superpower or powers than any other one. We are all the same, and we all have the same needs. Some people out there want you to, in listening to them, they want you to worship them or have the faith in them. And you have to realize that is not our human nature to do that. To take advantage of each other. No. If you're looking at nature and other species, they're not in conflict with their own species. Yeah, you have sometimes predators fighting with each other. The majority of the species are working together for their own survival. That's what Darwin called the survival of the fittest theory. So we humans shouldn't be different, shouldn't take advantage of others, and especially those who are vulnerable. So on that, I will always say happiness, joy, well-being is what we have to teach in the community. Respect to others, no matter what religion or faith, culture. The challenge in this 21st century for us will be how we can live together, and for that we will have to understand each other and drop all those labels. So again, I said it, the challenges are enormous in terms of ecology, climate change, migrations are going to be big. People are going to come in contact with each other more often. So we have to swallow our pride and learn how to live together. And respect some of our neighbors who have maybe a different ways of doing things or different diet. ways of eating, and even sometimes for me it's difficult. But we have to be better than that. The criticism, the accusations, the knowing better, the know-it-all, those who are creating an environment of danger, using their own likeness, art, or as I said before, the food. That is something we really have to be aware, and it has to stop, because a lot of the information given on social media by sometimes zealot, gurus, preachers, can sometimes be dangerous for your own well-being, for your families and the people around you. So it was a pleasure to have these conversations with you. And the topic today is food the new religion? You can, on the comment section, put some of your thoughts. And thank you very much for all those who have been following me, or who are following me, sorry, on social media, on YouTube, at Source of Life 1328, on Facebook, Louis Mahmoud, Louis Mahmoud, Mamode. On Facebook also Source of Life, Instagram Louis Mahmoud. Louis Mahmoud. So thank you. Just subscribe, hit the like button so we can make more talk, more program like this to enable our community. Thank you very much, everyone. This is Source of Life, Brother Chukuma. Peace.